haven't yet?
No, they haven't. They're waiting for this podcast that's starting. So welcome back to the Slackin' Off podcast. We're your hosts, the professional slackers. And how's everybody doing?
And we professionally slack off.
Oh, yeah, we do.
Yeah. Well, we
And
obviously
jack
this is in every second of spare time.
Yeah. Considering it only takes 30, so I mean...
30 what?
30 strokes.
Seconds. Dude, that's a lot.
I don't know.
You count.
You gotta count each one out.
I mean, of course I count. It doesn't take that long, so I mean, it's not like...
Like Cat Williams.
Well,
yeah,
like
exactly.
10. So like you gotta get like creative with those 10 strokes.
Yep. Dude, I love Cat Williams in that skit, bro.
1, 2.
Spin 2 of those strokes doggy style, and then like 3 of them in missionary, and then
Yep.
flip them over, and then and 2 slow ones in, and then another 3 fast ones, and then that's the finish.
Oh, and just so y'all know, I'm going to have to
Bang.
leave for like 10 or 15 minutes halfway through just so I can let my dog out and make sure he doesn't run away.
Oh, okay. Uh-huh.
That's fine.
Respectable.
Because if he runs away, I'm going to
Your
cry.
dog, or are you like that new, like, higher up government guy who owns a person who acts like a dog?
Ew.
No, I definitely own people.
Oh, okay. So slavery's still on the table?
Still on the table, boy. It is the table.
It is the table. You have a slave as a table?
I do. It's
Might as well do something while he has nothing better to
Do
do.
you feed him?
Yeah, bro.
Okay. I think
Alright,
mine...
you clean.
See, some of y'all may be confused, but he's white.
Oh, okay, that makes it acceptable. There's no such thing as
Exactly.
racism towards
It's my
white people.
brother.
You have a younger brother?
No.
Oh. Okay. Well, let's talk about that.
He really puts in the work.
He's just stiff as a board?
I am.
Oh, well. At least one of you are.
Yeah.
Good for you.
When do you? Before I tell you the facts,
What happened?
because it's related to it's related to slavery.
Nice.
When do y'all think that slavery was like abolished from the world? Like,
It-
when do you
it
think
still
that,
isn't.
It hasn't
like the
been
last
abolished.
country to abolish slavery? No, it is.
No, it's not. There's still real slaves going around. It's not fully abolished from the world.
Bro, speaking of this topic real quick, Brandon, since you're on TikTok, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Since, you know what I mean? Today's topic.
Slavery.
All right.
Because what I'm seeing,
Dude, that guy's
what I'm seeing
nasty.
here, is that the last country to abolish slavery abolished it in 1981, and it was Mauritania.
Isn't there
Because
still
it's abolished
slaves in
doesn't mean it doesn't happen.
India and stuff?
Well, legally, yeah. I mean, like, when did I was asking you when you think that slavery got abolished from the whole world legally? Like, and I was expecting your answer to be like somewhere in the 1800s, and then I was gonna blow your mind by saying it happened like 40 years ago.
The
There's
good old
still
days.
descent-based slavery, where people are treated as poorly and their slave status is passed down the maternal line. So,
Weird.
I mean, that's how slaves work. Yeah,
yeah. So
in
basically,
most cases.
obviously, human trafficking. That's awful. But forced labor.
Oh, I would literally kill people.
Yeah. Forced labor, debt bondage, descent-based. There's child slavery and there's forced and early marriage.
Dude, I would literally,
But-
like, if I saw any of that, yeah, that's fights right there.
A
That's
court,
also like the forced marriage thing. That's like third world country kind of.
Right.
Yeah.
Dude, that's why I like
I
the,
mean, I'm
do
looking
you
at,
remember the guy from,
CSI. Look at CSI USA. What? In Sudan,
frick.
there are still more than 100,000 people in slavery in Sudan.
In South Sudan.
In just Sudan. Just yes, South Sudan. Yep.
But like legally, like it's part of their constitution to just be able to have slaves.
Let's see here.
I'm genuinely
At this
curious.
point.
Let me see. See it? Oh, CSI Christian Solid. What? I thought this was like CSI. Like
Hey, y'all know who Ashton Kutcher is, right?
yes.
Dude, I love that guy. He has a whole company that goes and finds human trafficking rings.
What a
So-
giga mail.
They've saved over 30,000 people.
Hell yeah.
10,000 more children.
It says there was a peace treaty in 2005 to end the slave raids, but it didn't stop slavery, saying that it was you can't do that.
So slavery is not like totally abolished there.
No, you need to return like it basically needs to go from like north to south, and then when they're returned, you have to be like a returning slave, and then you can be freed.
Returning slave? What do you mean?
So like they in the north portion of Sudan, then they became free, and if you went back to South Sudan, then it was like wiped. But if you're still in South Sudan, then
okay.
there you go.
I
You're
get what you
stuck.
mean.
That kind of sucks to be honest.
That slavery is not totally abolished everywhere in the world? Yeah, kind of.
Mhm.
Man.
See, most of this modern stuff is the human trafficking.
time
I'm
to
like,
move.
yeah, that's
Different country.
Dude,
Like,
have you
it's
ever read a book
prohibited.
called The Legend of Jake?
what?
Have you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Have you read a
read a
book?
book called
You willingly read a
Fuck up,
book
dude.
named Jake?
You read a book called The Legend of Jake?
And the
I
Neverland
know.
Pirates?
Dude, it's actually it's a real story about this guy who went fishing
Jake?
on a boat or whatever. No, his dog was named Jake.
Guy
And the
named Jake.
guy
Oh.
decided to go at night and a storm hit them
And
and
Jake.
completely
Dumbass.
capsized their boat. The wave's name was Jake, obviously.
Yeah, Jake the
And-
dog and Jake the wave. All right,
Yep. Jake the fishing pole, Jake the bait, yeah.
okay.
Dude, no, and this wave
catching
capsized the boat,
Jakes?
and this dog literally dragged his owner 10 miles in the ocean back to shore.
I hope that the dog criticized him
dog.
and called him an idiot for going out in a storm.
Good dog.
I hope so too, but they literally made a book about him. I got it from North Carolina.
Good puppy.
That seems like a real far, far way to travel to get a book about a dog who saved his owner from being a stupid
Well,
idiot.
I didn't travel just to North Carolina to get a book.
I'm still surprised you read it, bro.
Brandon, I'm surprised you
Probably had a
didn't
dog
yourself.
on it. Probably had a dog on
The two surprising things: one, it had the name Jake, which I thought he avoided,
You know what?
And
Shut up, dude.
and then two,
it.
I'm
Does that
surprised
count
you
as
read, bro.
dogs, does it?
Does it
Huh?
count for dogs? Does it count
Does
for
the
dogs?
name count for dogs?
No.
No.
Okay.
Just people.
I mean, I'm not naming my dog Jake, but
Just people.
I just want to
Yeah,
make sure
you'll
you
name
don't
it
you don't kick
Bo.
it. No, I'm gonna name my dog like some like rebel or something. I don't know.
Rebel?
Yes.
How
Yeah,
about,
my
like-
dog Red Bull.
Racket.
Or I think I'll
I'm
do
gonna-
Coda.
I was gonna say
Over.
if you name that dog Rebel, I'm gonna forever hear David Bowie in my head anytime I call to that dog.
That's it's a good connotation. Good memory.
You know what? I'm gonna bring up a topic.
Okay.
If y'all's dogs or cats died, would you end up getting another one?
Yeah.
Like
At
Travis,
some
for a
point,
long
yes.
time.
would you get another cat?
Not for a while. I'd have to get
No.
other things. I'd have to go through the grieving process.
Right.
My grieving process is pretty short, so I'd do it after the grieving process. But it'd be like maybe the month or two after. I don't grieve for that
I
long.
feel like Travis would wait like a year or two.
Oh, he probably would. Probably would.
Yeah, that.
How long would you wait like a year or two?
Maybe. It. Hard to say.
I feel like the most I think I would wait would be like 6 months.
Yeah. See, I got over people like family members dying
Because like,
in like a month, if that.
if I were to get another cat, I would want the cat to be like Minx. Like.
Right.
I
Would you
would
get the
want-
same cat, same color? Like fur, like black?
Get
Or
a
same
quote.
breed?
Nah.
I mean, like
Clone your cat right
another
now.
Chantilly Tiffany would be nice.
Because
They are beautiful, beautiful cats.
Yeah.
But I mean, maybe just because I might want a cat with like the same sort of personality.
Right.
Ah. Ugh.
And also, if I got another cat that reminded me of Minx, then that would just make me feel even more attached to them, maybe.
Wow.
Yeah. Are you gonna get a fox eventually or not?
Yeah.
That depends.
Brandon will find a way on how to do it.
I say I would really like to. I mean, like if they become like commercially available as domesticated pets, which somebody is doing in Russia. I know that's a thing. Like somebody's selectively breeding foxes and accustoming them to domestication, so that like 30 years from now, there's going to be like domesticated foxes, or like 40 years
Oh,
from
like
now.
what we did to
something like that.
wolves, pretty much.
Basically.
And then we'll have like 40 different subspecies of fox. We'll have to name them all. One's purple, one's blue,
I just want a fang fox, bro. It's gonna happen.
one's called a thug. You know.
There's still one called a thug, and I'm like, bro.
Yeah, one's called a thug.
Thug.
It's just
Are you
strapped
like
all the
Prince,
time.
thug?
The fox itself is just completely strapped. It never goes anywhere without a weapon.
Fox is a crip.
Yeah, we got one
Ain't
that's a
no
thug.
red fox, that's for sure.
Bro. All right.
You're a red fox, name it Blood with a U.
Blue.
What are you gonna name the other one? Crip?
No, the other one's gonna be Haven.
No, the other one's gonna have 3 legs, so it'll be a crib, you know what I'm saying?
Jeez.
Dude, so over the weekend we went to Universal, and I wanted to say, there was a dude behind my dad and I. We were getting drinks, and there's a dude behind us. I mean, he was tatted up, blue hair. He looked like an overly skinny ninja, and he was just tattoos. He had gauges.
Ninja already is overly skinny.
Yeah, this guy
Yo,
looked like he was
imagine
having some
anorexic.
problems.
So this was like, okay, anorexic
Yeah,
ninja.
he having some problems, and he was so zoned out. I was standing behind Dad so other people could take the machine so that the line could keep moving, because I understand how that works. And this guy was so zoned out. This lady behind him went, "Excuse me, sir, sir, sir," and he was just out of it. So I walked up and I put my hand in his face and I went and waved it until he finally noticed. And I'm just looking at him going, "What's wrong? What's your malfunction?" He just
Well, part of your genetic code is
Nah, he narcoleptic, bro.
Did he just look like lost in thought, or did he look like depressed?
he looked lost in space, and then he like smiled after
Okay.
I waved my hand at him. I was concerned
No, he-
for safety.
He could be narcoleptic. I don't know.
They just
But then why would you walk to Disney?
Why would you
Or
walk through
Universal,
Universal?
huh?
Yeah. How would you walk through Universal?
Right.
You'd need a wheelchair because then you'd just collapse in the middle.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He wouldn't just be
thought
standing there, he'd start
narcolepsy-
collapsing.
Like if you were stationary for like any long period of time, you just fall asleep.
Well, I mean,
Right, that's why I brought that up.
yeah, but
Maybe. Yeah,
you'd
I think
think
you're right.
you'd think gravity would just do its own. Your body would buckle. Just poof.
But just because
It
like
would.
at,
That's what
at
happens.
my old school, my old
You were
shitty
narcoleptic
private
at your old
school I
school.
used to go to, the bus driver was narcoleptic.
Ah.
Yeah, he actually crashed
Oh.
the fucking bus one time.
While you
No.
were in
Like,
it,
no.
Oh.
Thankfully nobody was in it. But
I was
he
gonna be.
fell
I was
asleep at the
wondering how
wheel.
I haven't heard that story before.
Oh no, I would have told that story already. But no, actually, that crazy shit with that bus driver. I always got a really weird fucking vibe from him. And keep in mind, I'm like in middle school, so I'm not at
I'm like
the
9.
age where I really could just like read people like easily.
Yeah.
But I got a vibe from this guy, and I never really liked him. He was kind of an asshole. But like that wasn't why I didn't like him. I didn't like him because I got a weird feeling from him anytime he was around. He was just weird.
Yeah.
Come to find out, he like like years later, come to find out, I'm not going to that school anymore. And then I hear that his daughter had a kid that they originally played off as like, oh, she just had like a baby daddy or whatever, and she was like 14, but it was actually the fucking bus driver, like her father. Yeah. He did the nasty with his 14-year-old daughter, and she had a kid, and then they proved it, and then he fled to New York.
That's just
I know you shouldn't laugh at that at all, but like, I mean, the vibes were correct. The negative vibes were correct. I knew there was something fucking weird with that guy.
Dude, oh. Yeah.
Like, I didn't like him. My mom didn't like him. My mom was uncomfortable around him too.
I'm gonna touch you.
Like, he was just kind of uncomfortable.
I'm feeling romantical. Please.
Like, I won't say any names for respect of the family. But, I mean, yeah, like, fuck that guy.
That guy George, dude, bro, can't stand him.
His name was Pablo.
Yeah, that's definitely a Pablo move. Hey, yo, Pablo, what'd you do? Oh, I knocked up my daughter. Like, no. Like, come on. You can't just call a man Pablo and not give him an overly Spanish.
I just think of the mini life crisis, bro.
He one time said one of the like dumbest things to my friend. My friend had an anime picture for his.
Hey, yo,
computer
SAU a
background.
twink?
He was just into SAO.
Oh, Ethan Cole.
Right, you like basically like it was of Asuna.
I heard Job's name before.
The main chick, and Pablo came up and saw that background and straight up called my friend gay for having that background.
I was right.
Called him gay?
Yeah,
I was right.
yeah, he just called him gay for having that background.
Well, what was the background?
It was a
Was it
Asuna.
It was of Asuna. It was the girl.
Oh, then how are you gay for that?
Right, that's what I said.
Did you guys not hear what I said earlier?
That's
No, I
literally
did.
what I said.
Oh.
I was like, how does that make any sense?
That doesn't make sense.
Because he saw the anime character and went immediately, he's a gay dude.
Yeah, but this dude was also, like, I want to say that this bus driver was also, like, 40. So, like, I wouldn't expect him to even know what anime is. You just saw it.
Imagine the man
are you
knew.
gay?
Imagine the man knew the show and went, oh, I can't know that I know the show. Hey, kid, you're gay. And he just walked off.
Self-esteem.
Yeah, boost his ego. All right, yeah, I went to work today. I called a kid gay. Let's go.
That 14-year-old.
Oh, man.
13-year-old kid.
I sure showed
Fuck
that
that kid.
teenager.
And then I'm going to fuck that kid.
I'm going to fuck my kid.
What?
That's the joke I made.
Yeah.
I said fuck that kid, and then I'm going to fuck that kid. Alright, moving on from Pablo.
If I float an air biscuit past a 2-foot family of 4, can I be called Adolf Hitler? Because I gassed him.
I'm not good at word
Oh,
problems.
Jesus.
That word problems.
Oh, fuck.
That was better than the answer you could have asked for.
That was probably the best answer I'm gonna get from that.
Here's a topic. Do you think that if aliens, or Martians more specifically, do you think if Martians were real and they came to Earth and they saw a movie like Mars Attacks, do you think they'd be offended?
Imagine. No,
Mars
here.
needs
Let me ask
moms.
this.
Dude, I was
What
going
if
to
they-
bring up that movie.
What if they saw a movie on Martians and we were so
I
accurate
love
they were
Mars
impressed?
bro.
Right, but what if they're actually
Impressed with the movie.
they're just gray aliens and they're cool, but then they see a movie like Mars Attacks, which makes them look really goofy and sound even goofier.
This is
And they're
racial
just like,
profiling.
"Yo, Like, what the fuck? Like, dude,
You ain't gonna do me
Wait,
dirty
what
like
was that?
that, bro.
like you're
Chill.
just like, bro, I don't even look or sound like that, bro. That's like, that's just
Come on,
that's messed
dude.
up.
Not cool,
bro.
dudes.
Cancel the movie on Twitter.
Like, do you think like it like if they see movies of like us triumphing against like aliens like attacking us and shit, they'd be just like what the like why do you make movies of us going to war? We've never met you.
I think
Dude,
it'd be
they,
like,
they
feel
need to
like-
watch Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
I feel like if we show them a video of them
That
fighting,
would
like
probably
them
be
fighting
the
us.
like. I mean, that's a great movie.
Oh yeah.
I feel like
dude,
they
I
wouldn't be offended by that movie. They'd be like, that's kind of cool actually.
I mean, maybe how they look.
Yeah, maybe. But
Oh yeah.
what if instead like we show them one of those movies like, bro, what the fuck? We're not warfaring. Then show them the one movie with who's the guy who plays Ant-Man? The old Ant-Man, not Paul
Oh,
Rudd.
Rudd? Oh.
The other guy in the movie. The
I
guy who
always
plays
forget
Hank.
his name, bro.
You talking about the
Oh.
old guy? I
Yeah,
forget
the
his
old
name.
guy. Yeah. Well,
Literally,
somebody Douglas.
Doug.
Michael Douglas.
Michael Douglas. Show him the
Yeah.
movie where he just goes ape shit. Because he has this movie, I forget the name every single time, but he's just sitting in traffic.
Literally same, bro.
It's 5 o'clock traffic. He's going nowhere, and then he just mentally snaps, and the movie just
He
keeps
gets
escalating.
so upset, bro.
He gets so upset in traffic that he leaves his car in traffic, walks down the highway, finds a store. The guy wants to sell him a soda for like $3. Mind you, this is like a 80s or 90s movie? I think it's a 90s movie. So it's like
Yeah, so that's
way
like-
overpriced.
That's like a ripoff.
Yeah. So he gets angry with this
It should be
Korean
like
dude or
50
whatever.
cents.
Yeah,
He
goes,
literally
it should be
destroys the entire store
because the
just
counter,
to pay for his drink.
the clerk behind the counter is gonna hit him with a bat. So he takes the bat, he beats the counter, destroys the store, pays for the drink, and leaves. And it just keeps escalating. Thugs wanted to fight him. He beats them with the
Yeah,
bat,
just-
takes their knife, and just keeps starts escalating more. A shootout happens. He
gets to
steals
a
their weapons.
drive-by, yeah.
Yeah, the people die in a drive-by shooting. He takes all of their guns. The man just mentally snaps.
Are you talking about the movie Traffic?
I don't. Is it called
It
Traffic?
might be.
Did it have Don Cheadle
No,
and Dennis Quaid?
no.
Give me a second, I'm looking it up.
Michael Douglas.
You know, I felt really stupid finding out that Jack
Falling
Quaid
Down.
was,
It's called Falling Down.
Yeah, it's called Falling
Oh.
Down. Yeah.
I felt really, really stupid when I found out that Jack Quaid was Dennis Quaid's son. He looks just like him.
Yeah, here's the not synopsis, but here's like the little blurb.
The
A
summary
middle-aged
thing.
man dealing with both unemployment and divorce, William Foster, Michael Douglas, is having a bad day when his car breaks down on a Los Angeles highway. He leaves his vehicle and begins a trek across the city to attend his daughter's birthday party. As he makes his way through the urban landscape, William's frustration and bitterness become more evident, resulting in violent encounters with various people, including a vengeful gang and a dutiful veteran cop. He goes from sitting in his car, just really angry, to shooting cops. The man just snaps.
Had a bad day.
So-
Take a one down. Sing a
sticks it
sad
like-
song. Just turn it around.
He's so angry.
Nah, he had to turn it around, bro.
He busts into like a Burger King and points an Uzi at everyone.
Bro, man, wanted to. Dude, I think I know what movie you're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh shoot, dude, he's crazy in that movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've seen clips of that on TikTok, bro.
The movie is
Doesn't
wonderful.
he hit like a building under construction with like a rocket? Like a rocket launcher
Oh,
Don't know.
rocket?
I don't think I've
bro.
seen that clip on TikTok.
You reminded me of.
It's been years since I've seen the movie.
It hasn't been that
Have
long.
y'all seen that? Hang on. Have y'all seen Just speaking of have y'all seen the movie Unhinged with Russell Crowe? Just speaking
No.
of
I've seen it on
Movies where
Amazon,
people-
but
I know what it is,
I want to
fuck.
watch it completely.
Yeah, I've heard of it. but
that
I've never
movie
seen
was so crazy. It was real. Like my mom and I were watching that in kind of like in disbelief, just because like it's
How
not like
quickly it
realistic.
escalates?
Because because like Russell Crowe, like he fucking explodes, but like.
Yeah.
The way that he gets pissed off could totally happen in real life, just from you be like not thinking about it and just kind of like like in the movie, the girl, like the main girl, she like honks her horn just a little bit because she's kind of having a little bit of a bad day, and she honks her horn a little bit, like lays on it just for like a second, a solid second, at Russell Crowe, who was just like sitting in his truck, like
Yeah.
spacing out because he had just like murdered his wife, and he's like fucking just like at his truck, and so she's just honking at him, and then she goes around him, and then
Oh, dude,
that's when
I saw
started.
this on TikTok too, and she's like, dude, why are you driving like that or whatever? And he's like, all you gotta do is
being a crazy
apologize.
fuck. And
He's like, just apologize.
He's just like apologizing. She's like, and then like her son's in the back, just like, Mom, apologize. And she's like, no, I'm not gonna apologize. This guy's being fucking weird.
Right? Doesn't he like
So-
follow her and all this? And like,
He straight up like stalks her in her
Yeah.
car, like steals her phone and replaces it with with a different phone, and like fucks with her the whole movie. It's so crazy. And it's
yeah,
it all stems from that. Just
Here,
that interaction on the road.
yeah, here. I found a review for the movie.
Such a good Russell Crowe movie.
It goes, I found this movie, only 15 minutes, very unsettling and disturbingly frightening. Due to the horrific, sudden, and extreme violence within 15 minutes of this, I had to shut it off. As a woman with domestic violence and abuse in my past, I had a very real, sudden, disturbed PTSD attack that left me shaking and crying within 15 minutes of watching this small section of the movie. Lady, if you have that bad of a reaction to watching an action movie, you shouldn't be watching a psychological thriller. And if even
Wait,
then...
What movie are we talking about?
The
Which movie?
the Unhinged movie, the one
Oh,
Travis was
yeah.
talking about. Basically, it's considered a thriller
Someone had,
mystery.
Like an attack.
She had a
like a-
PTSD attack because she has domestic violence and abuse in her past. Well, lady, you should be looking up the movie before you watch it. Then, it
yo,
literally-
I was
James, real
gonna
quick.
say, did you not watch a trailer? Or-
beforehand.
It clearly
Well,
shows
like, I've
some
seen
of
the
Russell
trailer
Crowe's
before.
unhingedness in the movie.
Yeah.
Unhingedness.
Are we halfway through? Just because I kind of based that off of when I have to let my dog out.
Oh, I mean, we're 27 minutes in, so
All right, then I'll be right back. I'm gonna go let him out real quick.
okay, cool. Well, another movie that's pretty good. I told Tristan about it, but we watched Uncharted before we went to Universal.
Yeah, told Charles
Oh.
about that.
I love that movie.
Oh, good.
To all the people who are saying it's awful, no, you're wrong.
You're wrong.
You're doing what Travis did last podcast, trying to compare it too much to the game. And even then, it did a very good job with making it feel like you're playing the game. So, I'm not gonna
Literally.
I was
spoil
gonna say,
it.
like from what I've heard, it's still kind of similar.
It is
It
very
is so
similar.
similar. It
And there
is
was even the-
extremely similar.
And there was even the Uncle Noli cameo.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Mm-hmm. That
What
was
happened to
one
you?
of my favorite
I
parts.
fell out of a car that fell out of a plane. Well, something like that happened to me too. And they just sort of walk off. But that was a very good
So
movie.
good.
Very good.
I haven't seen it yet. I'll definitely give it a watch, maybe with Tristan.
Yeah. And I mean, in its first weekend, it made $44 million. So that's
Now,
And Tom Holland does a really good job on making it feel like it's Nolan North, not just
yeah.
a character.
He's not playing Spider-Man.
Right, I mean-
he's playing
he's
Nolan
kind
North.
he's kind of a young dude. He probably has played the Uncharted games.
Oh, for
he
sure.
probably
I
has.
would not be surprised.
I mean,
Like instead of getting somebody who doesn't really know the character
yeah.
to play them, I mean, like I'm sure that that Nolan North cameo was like amazing for
Yeah.
Tom Holland.
This guy right here exactly sums up what I felt about the movie. Someone who's played every Uncharted game multiple times and gotten 100% completion in all of them, I can say that this was a fantastic movie adaptation. Holland hit all the right beats of Nathan's personality. I was a bit skeptical if he could do it at first, but he managed to bring Nate's charm, wit, and humor and heart in a way that was his own. It felt like it was Tom Holland's Nathan Drake without it feeling like a cheap impression. And Wahlberg did a good
See, that's
job
what
with
makes
Sully
Tom
too.
Holland a great
Yeah,
actor.
and
And they gave
shout
them
out
really
to
good.
Mark Wahlberg
Mark
for doing
Wahlberg,
a really
oh my
good
god, that
Sully.
was so. He was so
Marky
funny.
Mark.
He was freaking hilarious, dude.
Marky Mark's always hilarious.
Mm-hmm. And then, you know, give him a good point in the good book because he's also a racist. No. I'm gonna stop making that joke. I gotta stop making that joke. Giving people points based on how racist they were.
Marky Mark's always been racist. Remember when he punched that Vietnamese man's eyes out?
Yeah, that's what I mean. He gets a point for that, you know. Papa John's
Dude, I don't care.
is on the good book.
I don't care. I will
Mark
forever
Wahlberg.
call him Marky Mark. That's what my mom calls him. I'm always calling him that.
He has a
My
good
mom
burger
grew
joint
up
in
with
downtown
Mark-
Orlando.
My mom grew up when Mark Wahlberg was a rapper and called himself Marky Mark.
And the Funky Bunch.
Right.
Marky Mark and the
But,
Funky
like,
Bunch.
I mean, like, I can't call him anything else.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's hard.
My brother also had a high school or a middle school friend named Mark that we called Marky Mark.
Yeah. Dude, Holland did all of his own stunts in Uncharted.
Yeah, dude.
I knew he said that part when he's hanging out the edge of the plane, because that's in the trailer. You know, he's hanging out the back of the plane. He said doing that was difficult. I wouldn't want to be doing that. I mean, if I wasn't good enough,
man, they're fucking crazy.
if I was in good enough shape, I'd think about it. Because if I was in the shape that he's in, then I probably would be like, sure, I'll try it. Why not? I'm all hooked up safety-wise. We should be fine. Doesn't mean it doesn't mean it's not difficult.
Right.
You know, especially with like all the jumping from one to another. But I mean, good movie. I do recommend. You get a little stamp, seal of approval.
So I saw this on a TikTok earlier, and I want to know y'all's thoughts on this.
Mm-hmm.
This is just my personal thought. Now,
I will not be
we
giving
can
any
probably
thoughts on
all
abortion.
agree. We can probably all agree that the best live-action Joker ever is Heath Ledger, and second to that is Jack Nicholson. Like that's just the order they come in.
I have a hard time placing Nicholson and Ledger because I just love both of them. So
See,
right.
I'm gonna agree
my
with you.
favorite live action's Nicholson, but the best one is Heath Ledger.
Now let me just say there is one actor who I know for a fact would probably be a Joker that I would like more than Heath Ledger or Jack Nicholson. Willem Dafoe.
Yeah.
Called it, dude.
He'd be up there with
Willem
Willem
Dafoe.
I want to see.
He's got the face.
Dude,
He's got a creepy voice.
like
He's got a creepy ass laugh.
Mhm.
Dude, he could literally I would love Willem Dafoe's rendition of the character. Willem Dafoe brings so much to that role that we haven't really seen before because Joker's always kind of had the kooky clown laugh, but I feel like you're right. I feel like Willem Dafoe could add more of that. like
Green Goblin laugh.
yeah.
He
Well, like, if you
kinda
look
had the
in-
Green Goblin, but a little bit more bubbly.
Yeah, like there's more range to it. Well, like if you look at him
Vibrant.
in No Way Home, you can see when his face changes from Norman to Goblin, and it just sort of
Right, like they were
It's
two
so
separate characters
good, bro.
in the in his.
spider sense of yours.
He's
Yeah.
one of my
Some
favorite
mix.
actors of all time, bro.
Drink
He's
that spider
he's
sense
such a
of
good
yours.
actor. Did you know that when he was younger, he was in let me look up what the movie's called. He was in a movie that where he starred as Jesus Christ.
Oh, I don't know
Um,
about that one.
Here, let me find
Are
it
you
real
talking
quick.
about the Passion of the Passion of Christ or whatever?
No.
No. I was gonna say because that's like what, Mel Gibson, or something like that.
No.
Yeah, Mel
I don't
Gibson.
think-
It's a movie called The
Mel
Last
Gibson.
Temptation of Christ.
actually, yeah.
Oh, huh.
And
Was he playing the devil
David
in that?
Bowie's actually in it. Like, it's a cool movie.
Is David Bowie,
It
Jesus,
came out in the 80s.
Jesus
Now-
Bowie,
Holy Jesus.
David Christ.
No.
David
Willem
David
Dafoe
Christ.
plays Jesus.
Oh,
Yeah, Willem Dafoe plays
Oh.
Jesus, but
With his 12.
Here's what I wanted to get to.
Mm-hmm.
So while they were doing the scene with Jesus on the cross, and he's wearing basically nothing because
he's
that's
wearing
what
a
Jesus
rag.
was wearing on the cross. He was wearing just like the little rag.
Mm-hmm.
Willem Dafoe's cock slipped out of it, and it shocked everyone because it was confusingly large.
Oh man, you got too big of a dick. You can't be Jesus. I'm sorry.
Like there was
imagine
actually
that.
This doesn't fit the Mideastern
I'm pretty
standard
there was
for
a scene
changing actors.
where he was supposed to be naked. There was a scene where he was supposed to be naked, and Willem Dafoe agreed to do the scene naked and like show his dick, and the director ended up getting a body double anyways because his dick was just confusingly large. The man had a cock down to his knees, or some shit,
That seems like a medical defect, bro. Like what?
Nah, dude, nah.
He needs to hold it with
He's
both
just
hands to
packing.
pee.
He is just fucking
Got
this is
himself a
according to the
hog.
director of that movie and people who were on set, and apparently there was like a little like one of like the sound hands or like little assistants, like a timid assistant came up and like tucked his cock back into the rag.
Hold on, hold on, Chief. Let me get that for you. Squeak.
you gotta feel bad for Willem Dafoe in this situation because he can't move. He's like fake nailed to a cross for a scene, and his cock is hanging out. He can't do anything about
Hey yo,
it.
Chief. Let me fix
And
that
nobody
for you
wants
real
to
quick.
touch it.
Grabs him by the cock and just puts it back there.
You gotta think
let me
about
fix that
what
for
Willem
ya.
Dafoe, you gotta think about what Willem Dafoe was thinking of in that moment when he's just like looking around, waiting for just like
Well,
somebody.
This is
Can somebody just tuck it back in?
Well,
Oh, brother,
This
ow.
is it. I'm stuck with my cock out. That's just about it. That's all. It's just.
Oh, you caught me with me trousers down. Oh, jeez.
Can someone help me with my cock? It's hanging out.
Can someone help me with my cock?
I don't think anyone has ever said that sentence before, dog.
You need to go to
Yeah, it
telehealth.
was a great movie though. Good movie.
Go to telehealth. Call a doctor and go, doctor, can you help me with my cock? Just say it. Just leave it at
Metal
that.
Gear. It's like a freaking snake from Metal Gear.
Doctor, can you
Willem
help me
Dafoe's
with
a
my
little bit of a
cock?
harder voice to do.
Freaking MGRR. Doctor.
Doctor. My cock is
Turn
out,
off my.
doctor.
Turn off my boo womp inhibitors.
But Raiden.
That's just, I mean that's just a weird ass flex.
Yeah, that is a weird
your
flex.
cock was
Sorry,
so
my cock
big,
was too big
the
for me to be
director
Jesus.
Needed to get a body double.
This doesn't fit the Jesus lore. His cock's too big. Sorry.
I wonder if
Like-
if we buy the movie, can we
Well,
can we
to
see
be
the interview?
fair, to be fair, it would have really been like I agree. It would have been confusing.
Have you seen his cock? I'm confused.
For the dude playing Jesus, just
Ha-
have a really humongous cock for no reason.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Like,
Which
I'm not about to go into Jesus lore
I think
on his.
I think
Jesus Lord, his
Willem-
balls were
I
big.
think-
I feel bad for saying that.
I think Willem Dafoe is the perfect person to play Jesus because God bestowed upon him that monster.
Torpedo.
He had God's gift.
Yeah, sure.
Each man was
Sure.
made in his image.
Each man was made in his image.
Oh man.
Perfectly the way God intended.
All is as it should be.
Yeah.
On this day I rest.
I'm glad we were
He
able
looked
to
upon it and it was not,
Willem Dafoe
and all
comic.
was good.
And all was good.
And all was good.
Slaps it, makes the door stop sound. It's like a Looney Tunes.
Literally.
You run into a door in Looney Tunes.
Yeah. Bro, I'm sad I know the exact noise you're
Yeah, yeah.
talking about too.
So what I'm gathering
Kristen's
is
probably
that
gonna be upset he missed out.
Yeah, that
on
he missed out on this.
combo.
So, do you think that if he were to helicopter it, would he generate like enough gust to be like a fan? Are you talking? Is that how big?
I think if he was able, I don't know if he could go fast enough now, just because he's old.
Yeah, when he was
and that might
supple.
like hurt his joints to try to move
But
like
in his
that.
prime,
When he was
But
young
in
and
his
supple.
prime, I mean,
Their
I
flesh
feel like you might
young.
be able to feel a wind gust if you're standing right there in front of it.
Would you pass out if you had like the blood? Like, see, that's what makes me wonder. Do people with that large dicks get like pass out from blood flow? Like too much?
You'd think, but like there was
Like
a
that
dude
guy with the
who
19
had,
incher.
an abnormally large cock that like to where like it was a medical condition. And it was,
Yeah,
like,
isn't it like
actually,
19
like,
inches his?
It was like 17 to 19 inches long, somewhere around that range.
Bro, you think he'd like pass
And
out or
it's
something?
Straight up, like, if you've ever seen a picture of that dude, I've seen a picture of that guy wearing sweatpants, and there's literally just like a lump below his knee, and that's the tip of his cock.
Hey, doctor, I'm about to go and have some sex. Can I get a blood bag, please, so I don't pass out in the middle?
It's just hanging down there.
you just drink this real quick. It's
And
I don't
I
think
need
that
to
dude
inject it
ever got
straight into the
fixed.
source.
I don't think that dude ever got it fixed because he wanted to just be like, yeah, I've got the world's longest dick.
Yeah.
And nobody can
Fight
kind of
me.
outdo me unless you've got a medical condition too. Like
Unless you got a
I'm staring at
glandular
a
condition,
I'm staring
I'm
at
winning.
A picture of this man's cock right now.
Okay.
I'm gonna send it.
Oh, harder, bud.
I feel like co-parter.
I'm sending it. Guest topics, and Tristan's gonna see that and be like, "What the fuck?"
DM him, bro.
You'd be really
this
funny.
is literally me.
It'd be so funny if Tristan has headphones on right now.
So this is like the fourth.
And he's just
This is the
dying
fourth ever
outside.
image on this new phone.
Imagine somebody
Fourth
opening up
image,
your
big
gallery and just
pee-pee
going,
giant.
hey, oh,
PNG.
There you go. Look at that
Oh.
monster.
what the fuck?
Literally
Bro.
below his
Bro,
knee.
what?
That's such a
Yeah.
power stance.
He is proud.
Why,
Okay,
you wouldn't be?
I found the photo that I was talking about where, like, you can see the outline of it in his pants.
Bro, I'm just like,
Also, like, where is he right now? Is he just, like,
he's just behind
in
his
an
own
abandoned,
house.
like, he's, like, in the, like, field area of, like, a
Hello, my name is
abandoned
Duarte.
factory or, like, his house or something. He's just outside of his house with no pants on.
Hello, my name is Kumar. Welcome to my MTV
His
Crips.
name is Roberto
Oh,
Esquivel Cabrera.
hello, it's
Cabrera.
welcome to the back of my house.
Oh, dude.
I'm just, that's,
I'm looking at an MRI of his dick right now. That looks weird.
you went from
No.
trying to find him in his sweatpants to just MRI.
I was trying to find a good photo
gotta
of him
go
in his
deeper.
sweatpants.
I don't want
'Cause the one I was looking at was like,
144p, bro. I need that
Ew,
4K
what the
Ultra HD.
4K Ultra HD of this guy's schlong.
that man's good. Why did Google give me a photo of that? That's just an African tribesman with like a flute on his penis.
It's
He's
called
playing
a
the
skin flute,
SpongeBob
Travis.
Gee, that's what it is. a flute.
I can play
There
that
you
on
go.
my
Here's a
recorder.
3-in-1 image of the man.
Oh, I covered his image with the OBS screen. I just see his shoes.
I mean, like his cock is censored in that one.
Dude, he's literally rocking out with his cock out. That's just how it be.
Right, dude.
I mean, to be fair, it's not like it really fits well in any sort of pants
Who
or
is that?
comfortably.
Hang on. Who is that?
Why does his face look like Rocky? Why does
who
he look
was
like
that porn
Stallone
star
but
who was
Spanish?
who
Johnny
allegedly
Sins.
like kind of raped a bunch of women or something, or like
I
abused
have
them.
No,
I
He was like
don't know.
he was Spanish.
You're the only one who knows that information. I'm
Yeah.
I'm lost. Oof. Excuse me. The pizza's coming back. It's fighting me. Oh,
Bro, that pizza was so good, though.
yeah, that was some good pizza. Good pizza.
I'm not looking for Nacho Vidal, whoever that is.
You're looking for rape allegations. Let's look together.
I forget his fucking name.
I'm
Wanna
looking at
make some
game board.
together?
Maybe he's dead.
You want to make some together? No. No.
Oh man.
We're not doing that. No, no.
Oh, man.
Mention. What? Spanish porn star arrested after man dies during mystical toad venom ritual? That's not what I was looking for.
No, but click on
Mystical
it, bro.
toad
You got
venom?
me curious.
Hold on. Where was this? Where does? Hold
Yeah.
on. I'm looking.
Spanish porn star. Oh, this is Nacho Vidal. Spanish porn star Nacho Vidal is under investigation for manslaughter after a man died during a ceremony involving toad venom. Vidal and 2 other individuals were arrested on May 29th. According to his lawyer, they were arrested on suspicion of manslaughter and following an 11-month investigation.
He was trying to get a guy high, but the poison from the toad contains 5-MeO-DMT.
Damn.
It was
Bro,
commonly
that'd be
practiced activity.
wildin'.
It was a commonly practiced activity carried out for the therapeutic or medical ends, Guardia Civil noticed, but which posed a serious threat to public health despite being dressed up as what appeared to be an apparently inoffensive ancestral ritual. Nacho is very upset by the death of this person, but he considers himself to be innocent. With all due respect to the dead man and his family, Nacho remains at the consumption of the venom was completely voluntary. His client goes, yeah, let me eat some of that venom. Please.
With all due respect, man, he wanted to be poisoned.
God, my Google search is gonna look awful. Ron Jeremy, that's what I'm thinking of. Maybe.
Well, we found the right one in the end, I guess, but I'm more interested in
Is Ron
mystical
Jeremy
toad
who I'm
venom.
thinking of?
Bro, how am I supposed to know?
Yes, Ron Jeremy is who I'm thinking of. Yes. Jailed porn star Ron Jeremy has a new trial date in a serial rape case. I was right. He's this like old fucking like porn star from like the 80s, and he was like charged with like forcibly raping 3 women. But like, I was the whole reason I was looking him up was because that guy reminded me of him.
Bro, you can smoke toad venom.
Yeah, that's what the guy got arrested for. Nacho Vidal.
It's called speed
Someone
toading.
died. Someone died while he got them to do that, or something.
No, he was the guy was actually like consuming the venom. This one this is smoking the hallucinogenic toad venom. Instead of consuming it, you're smoking it into loom.
Yeah, you can smoke anything.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, the one that this guy did, he didn't smoke it. He just like took it.
Right.
These,
But I'm saying
these
that,
other
like,
people are
literally
smoking and
anything
surviving.
You could smoke literally anything if you have a hot enough flame. Just whether or not that's gonna do some
In the
wacky things or some deadly things.
Bro, Mike Tyson took some of this stuff. It comes with a 10-year prison sentence for possession in the
Damn.
U.S.
Man,
So
that
can't-
frog be wildin'.
Don't smoke
I'm
frog.
gonna send this picture as a bonus. This is what I was talking about.
I'm
Dick flute.
gonna smoke a frog. Excuse me, I'm gonna get a big old paper
Why'd you
towel
send
roll.
that, bro? What is this supposed to mean?
Wait,
I don't know, dude. It's a dick flute.
he just blows air into the flute.
Like, why is it like that though?
I don't know. You're asking me how
I'm gonna get rid
tribal
of that.
people do
Alright,
their
guys,
things.
new instrument review video.
Skin flute. I mean,
Instrument.
It's just like a Rob Scallon video. There's 300 instruments. That.
dude, I can't believe that in 2020 we missed that whole smoking toad venom. I'm upset. I wish I would have found that when it came out.
Oh no, I knew that toad venom was a thing for a while.
No, I'm saying him being arrested. Like I would. You got a genuine reaction out of me with this one. I'm just
First
thinking,
I'm hearing of
you
it.
grab the frog and you roll it in some paper towel. The whole frog is in, and you light the frog on fire.
Just roll the frog up in a blunt's like, alright, I have an idea, y'all.
You just sit there with
The
the
whole
frog.
frog.
The whole frog.
Looks like a fucking it looks like the cardboard to like toilet paper.
Yeah, like Stomedy smoked.
Yeah.
Ugh.
The paper towel roll.
Yeah, it's just a frog in there. You shouldn't cram the frog. You can't cram the frog down there. You just light it on fire. Alright. Smoke this. You'll see into the mystical realm. Okay,
It's a
sure.
2-in-1.
Whatever you say.
It's a 2-in-1. You get high and dinner.
Roasted frog at the end.
It's just for the munchies you know are about to.
Yeah, and you die with DMT overdose because you ate the frog that produces DMT.
What's up, Tristan?
He's still muted.
Oh, I thought I just heard him get back.
No. I don't know where.
What was that little noise? I thought I heard a.
I
like you
heard
were
that.
singing.
I heard that, but I think it was Brandon.
Oh.
I made that. I didn't make a noise.
Unless
Someone made a noise. It sounded like a.
that's what it sounded like. I heard that. I heard that too. I wasn't watching the Discord.
He's still muted, so I guess it's not him.
Yeah, he's still muted. Dude. Oh, that's probably the best that was the best laugh I've had all day. Oh man.
I'm glad I know what I was looking for though. Ron Jeremy. What movies is he in? Besides the
He's in movies.
Let me see here.
porn movies. Yeah. I think so. Ron Jeremy movies. Yeah.
My Google search history.
I'm
is
asking
gonna
for a
be-
friend, Google. I'm asking for a
Asking
friend.
for a friend. Yep. Whoa. What? Bro.
He was in.
He looks
was
like a
in
fat machete.
Nuclear Zombies from Area 51. He was in Killer Raccoons 2, A Dark Christmas in the Dark.
Bro,
Ghostbusters?
Yeah, he was in.
He was in Ghostbusters.
He's in Ghostbusters. No
Wait, he was in
shot.
Ghost. Wait, what? Really?
It says he's known for Ghostbusters, The Godfather Part 3, Family Guy, Boondock Saints, Ronin.
He was in Godfather.
No shot, bro. No way.
Oh shit, that is from Jeremy. Oh my god. Look at this. Look, this is while this is while their camera's going by. That is from Jeremy.
I
Bro,
can't.
what?
I
Bro,
just,
you wildin'.
Dude, he's just there. He cameoed.
Comedy Central roast of Flava Flav.
Oh my god, it was so good.
He did a
I love that
2006 film called Fuck. That was it.
Yeah, boy. Dude, Flavor Flav is so fucking funny to just look at.
Mhm.
Like,
I
let me
like
just
how
send you
his-
this photo of how this man regularly dresses.
I like how that his biography
Oh,
is
fuck,
just
let me fix
American
that.
pornographic actor nicknamed the Hedgehog.
Oh my god.
His nickname is the Hedgehog, and then he is noted for his 9.75-inch penis. That's it.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That reminded me of Ron Jeremy. It was because Ron Jeremy was known for having a big cock.
Capable of autofellatio.
Yeah, he was straight up able to just suck himself off. Crazy,
Bro.
right?
Oh my!
Bro, out here living the man's dream.
I can't believe he was in Ghostbusters.
Right, but like
What is he-
that's why I was trying to think of Ron Jeremy because I knew all I knew was that he had like rape allegations and that he had a massive fucking dong. Like people call him a porn legend.
Yeah, he went out and he went
He's
and
not
took
just
the
an act- he's not just a
non-consent as
porn
well.
actor, he's a porn legend.
Yeah, that's your
I can't
legend.
believe he was in fucking Ghostbusters.
Yeah. That's what got
I'm never
me.
gonna not see him now. I'm never gonna not see Ron Jeremy. in
You're literally gonna be
Imagine watching
him
Ghostbusters with your
movies.
brother and going, "Hey, look, that's a
I'm gonna
porn
point
star."
that out to anybody I watch Ghostbusters with now. I'm gonna point that out.
You want to know a fun fact
gonna
about
like
this
this.
guy you see right here?
Dude,
So,
fun fact about this right here, that's Ron Jeremy. Like,
You pause it on the frame. This guy's got rape allegations. Like,
I was gonna say, no. I'm gonna lead with this guy's got a 10-inch cock.
you're
Like,
leading with
9.5
that one,
to
and then
8
you're dropping the then you're dropping the legal bomb.
You dropped no. That's something that you dropped towards the very end of the conversation when it's ending, and you're just like, yeah, he had like allegations of rape.
Yeah, he's got like 5 of them. You know,
There's 3.
he's considered serial at this point.
Right. Well, I mean, like more than like when it's 3 or more is when it
no,
becomes. is when
wait,
it's
he's
considered
called cereal?
No,
Like the number.
Bro,
a
might as
crime
well
is
call him
considered
live,
a
'cause it
serial
keeps screwing
crime.
me.
Like when you do it 3 or more times. So when someone kills 3 people, they become a serial killer.
I just made a really funny joke that
Neat.
no one reacted
Not
to.
3 people at like once, mind you. That would just be like,
like
mass
manslaughter.
murder.
Mass
But
genocide.
When
I don't know.
you
Mass
commit the
homicide.
same crime
Homicide, not genocide,
multiple
yeah.
times.
Yeah.
So like if you were to kill 3 people in like 3 different times.
Mm-hmm. That's nuts.
And yeah, so like a serial kidnapper would be somebody who is kidnapped more than 3 people.
See, people would rather
And so
wipe
on.
Aunt Jemima off the syrup bottle and yet keep the serial rapist in a movie. See what's going on here?
I mean, it was when 1984.
I'm not retarded.
In 1984, that's when he was a porn legend. Not when he was a fucking piece of shit.
Human waste of space.
Right.
Oh man, imagine being a human waste of space. Couldn't be me.
Yeah, it could.
Could.
Bro, that's me.
Speak English. Spreche die Engli.
No.
Oh. Now we
You
just
think
gotta.
Tristan's dog ran away?
Probably
Maybe.
not.
We might have to go help him.
He used that as an escape to go to the gym.
He's gotta squeeze his dog.
Where do you want it?
You gotta go and squeeze the dog to get all the poo out. Squeeze him.
Or yell at them so bad that they shit themselves on the spot.
It'd be funny if he just forgot to unmute himself.
He's just sitting there in the chat talking on this topic the entire time and it was totally muted. Content,
Man.
everybody, content.
Bro, that would suck so much. Oh, God, excuse me.
God excused you. I don't.
Alright, that's fine. This is understandable. Bro, that was a
You got,
lot
like,
of
2
pizza I
minutes
had
left.
earlier, man. I had a dummy sandwich.
You had a dummy
No,
sandwich?
a dummy pizza.
Who'd you eat?
Dummy pizza.
Get a dumb sandwich.
How do you
had
know the
dumb
IQ
sandwich
of
for
that
lunch.
pizza?
It was dummy.
But how? It was dumpy? That pizza had a dumpy.
Bro, it was thick, though. I'll tell you what, dude. I had a thick crust. It was phenomenal. Like, 3 different cheeses and, like, 6 meats, bro.
Excuse me, my pizza has a dumpy. Walks off.
I'm sorry you can't match up to me. Your pizza isn't thick like mine. Yours got no curves like mine.
At least it's not
I don't
the
want to do nothing with it.
At least it's not the mishearing that Brandon heard yesterday. Not yesterday, the day before. With when we were getting
Oh my God,
when we were
fucking
getting
egg rolls.
you were getting Panda Express, and my mom was like in between asleep in the car, and she wanted to get 2 egg rolls, one for her and one for my grandma. And Brandon misheard her and goes,
Well, she
"You
said
want
like a negro.
yeah,
She
one
said
egg roll."
negro.
And Brandon's like, "You want a Negro? What?" And it just sparked this whole conversation that actually woke Mom up. The whole thing of like, I gotta feed my Negro. That was
Bro,
I
awful.
gotta
was-
feed my Negro. He's hungry.
Got a baby bird in.
I gotta get home by 7 and feed Jamal.
Gotta feed Tyrone.
Tyrell, come here.
Whenever Brandon puts on the accent, it
There he
kills
is,
me.
dinner.
Sugar, it's dinner time.
Come here, DeQuavion Terriers. I ain't asking twice.
I only ask it once. We should probably go find Tristan, make sure he didn't die. And we've also happened to hit the hour mark.
I think his dog is just a little difficult.
He's just
dog
full
is
on
just-
wrestling the dog in the backyard.
Yeah.
He's just got in a full Nelson.
There's dog fighting in the back, and he's just placing bets on whose dog's gonna win.
He's placing bets against his dog. Alright. Let's wrap this one up here. Because you guys want to go play Witch Queen. You and Travis and Tristan. So, if you enjoyed, drop a like, give us a comment, maybe a subscription, please. And follow us on Spotify for more of this. Because we upload this on YouTube and Spotify when we don't really have a set schedule. I was gonna say a day, but I'm not gonna trap us like that, or should I say trap myself like that?
We try to do it weekly.
Yes, it at least comes out weekly, and if
We
there's
try.
and we
Do our very best.
yes we do explain.
So,
if we do
boys?
have an accent. He's
Wow,
back.
My
I'm
dog.
back.
Right as we were wrapping up.
Huh?
We were wrapping up. It's an hour.
Oh. Hey, at least I'm glad I got half in, and at least I'm catching the ending. It's not my fault my dog
Yeah.
decided to be Usain Bolt.
Oh, he
I
ran?
knew
Wait,
it.
did his dog actually run away, bro?
Literally, bro.
I knew it. I fucking called
I
it.
was even making the joke that we should probably go help you.
I was like, we were like talking for like 15 minutes and keeping a good flow, and then I went, "Do you think Tristan's dog ran away?" Like,
They were like,
yeah,
maybe?
well, dude, it sucks so bad.
Then we
Because
were
I don't know
like,
where everything's at. We're in a new
we
neighborhood.
talked about Willem Dafoe's penis, and we
Yep.
talked about
that one dude with the
biggest
19-inch
penis in
hog.
the world, and we talked about Ron Jeremy's penis and his
And
cameo
his-
in Ghostbusters
Yeah.
and his rape allegations.
We talked a lot about penises
It's
while you were
fun.
gone. You missed
Jeez.
the hype conversation.
We talked about the guy with a 19-inch penis needing a blood bag while he's using it.
Yeah, look at the topics.
So if you want to say one more thing before we leave, Tristan, here's your chance.
All right, I love you, boys.
Oh, wholesome.
Love you too.
I'm gonna keep it wholesome.
All right. Well, we'll see you guys next week. Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.